Hey my babies, welcome back to my channel. If you've been wondering how to get your eyeshadow to pop on these mannequins, you have found the right video. I found myself scrolling on TikTok one day and this lovely lady named Olari Beauty, she told me everything I needed to know, so I'm telling y'all. Here's where you can find this mannequin piece on Amazon along with the items that I use to help get the eyeshadow to stick. So in this video, y'all gonna see this great dupe I came up with. Now, Olari Beauty had used the James Charles painted palette, but I don't have $195 to waste, and it was sold out. So we're going to do what we make it do. We're going to get right into it. First off, you're going to get your rounded flat brush, and we're going to apply this first base of concealer. Yep, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. You know that $3.99, $4.99 concealer that we love to use. And you're just going to take it and carve the eyebrows and make sure that you're patting in with light pats because they do have pores and texture on this mannequin. I have a bone structure to it. It was kind of weird, but, you know, it's good for practice. So you basically want to just carve out the eyebrows. I had already did the eyebrows previously and just left them on there. But you want to carve out the brows and you want to pat the concealer in just like you would do if you were doing your eyes or somebody else's eyes. You're going to just do that until you get a nice, even, a little nice, even blend. And then you're going to take a clean brush and you're just going to pat it in. Pat it in. So this right here is my dupe, y'all. I found this for Halloween and I really didn't use it. So I said, let me try it. This is almost like that NYX milk pen that we used to use, like when you want to make your eyeshadow pop. I found that this was the best consistency you could have to get the eyeshadow to really stick and really make everything just pop perfectly. So I just blended everything in and made sure it was even and started with my transition color. I used the Juvias Place palette and I used this peachy coral color and I just went ahead and patted everything in lightly. And once again, you want to take your time and just pat lightly. And then you're going to build up on that color until you get the desired look that you want. So now as you can see, everything is smooth. It looks good. And I'm ready for my next step. I used the 351 Icy Fantasy palette by Morphe. And I'm using the matte shade. The matte, I love this palette because they got matte and shimmers. And I love me a good shimmer. But we're going with the matte for today. You're going to use patting motions. You want to pat, pat, pat. Like you just popping it. But make sure you blend it out with a clean brush. Kind of get your cohesive look going on. Y'all see. So I'm just doing my other shades. Adding it all in and I'm just going to keep blending. I did go back into that white paint. And I used that for the waterline to give it some pop. And I also going to add the eyeshadow in there. Because I didn't want the white look. I wanted eyeshadow in there. So you basically going to use that little white paint. That stuff will not tell you, it's the consistency of probably that painted stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. And all you're going to do is put your eyeshadow on top of it. So as you can see, I'm doing my eyeshadow. This was the hardest part of the whole process was these lashes. I don't know how y'all get the lashes to stick on there, but that shit was tough. Okay? And what I'm doing right here is just repeating all of that all over again on the other eye just to make sure everything is cohesive and it looks the same. So we're going through the same thing. You're going to pat. Make sure you're patting and not too hard. You want to lightly dust it, but still put a little pressure. And you're just patting in. You're not swiping, you're not sliding. You just pat, 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 pat. Pat it in. Yeah. This, I can say, will help you a lot if you're struggling with your eyeshadow. This has helped me to be more creative and in spaces where I don't want to do my makeup or I don't want to wash my face off, I'm using it. Really cool for people who are trying to learn or don't have clientele or in between and, you're trying to make sure you keep your skills up to par. This is also great for beginners who want to learn, for the kids, for the youth, even for makeup classes, I had a time with them lashes, but let me tell you, it was all worth it. I did add some black eyeshadow for the liner because I didn't want to do liner. All that stuff have to come off. One last thing that you need to know before I let you go is get you some 90% alcohol. I was advised by Miss Girl that the 90 is the best to use. It will clean up everything and get everything nice and crisp and neat for you. So if you've learned something today and you enjoyed watching this video, please comment below. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press that bell while you're up there too. And make sure you get all my notifications when I do another video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Bye.